Welcome back to the LZ show. This is episode 31, May 17, 2017. I'm gonna just get right into it. Before I get into it, the temperature is 84 degrees right now. It's sunny. It's gonna be a high of 88. Let's just go right to it. Videos are like tracks, man. Some are hot, some are not. I noticed that some videos that I post get more attention than the others. Well, it's probably because they're like tracks. Some cause more attention. What can you do about it? I was at the gym yesterday, and I noticed more people are joining the gym because of the summer. It's hot. People trying to get ready for the summer, and I like to call them temporary members. Candy muscle guys. They're all big, muscular, stomach popping out, but they're muscular and no real strength. Huge people, strong, look huge and everything, size, but they're not lifting double their weight, so they're not really strong. To me, in order for you to be strong, you got to be lifting double your weight. So if you weigh 220 pounds, you got to lift 440 pounds, and if you're lifting 315 barely, that's not strong, so just showing off or whatever. But they think they're strong and running around the gym for like a month or two and then they're gone. So I call them temporary members and stuff like that. They're not about it. So, but yeah, you'll notice that there's a lot of new people going to the gym and stuff like that. You just gotta keep doing you. Another thing I want to talk about is loyalty. To me, loyalty is everything. It's everything. I gotta emphasize on that. Loyalty is everything. You know what I mean? If I tell you to do something and you don't do it, or you're not following the standards of my way of things that we all agree to follow at a given time and place, and then one of you are not following that rule or set of orders, you gotta go. You're canceled. You're terminated. Your contract is over. You're fired. You're no longer a part of the team. So to me, loyalty is everything. You gotta be willing to give your life for everything for that cause. And if you're not loyal, it's not a good picture for you. I start thinking about John Gotti and Sammy the Bull. I don't know if you guys know about John Gotti, but he was like a mafioso, got locked up in prison, ended up dying, I think, due to cancer in prison. But he was like the last big mafia guy or whatever, as far as La Cosa Nostra. But it wasn't as visible as ever since him. You haven't seen mobsters as visible or noticeable because it's died down since him. But I think about it. They came to Sammy the Bull with wiretapping tapes showing John Gotti mouthing off on Sammy, and this got him nervous, so he ended up snitching on him, or telling him off, and that's what got him arrested and stuff like that. But if he wouldn't have said nothing, he probably would have died anyway. He was on witness protection. But this thing is that's what destroyed the mob. It was no loyalty. Should he have stayed quiet? Perhaps. But what would happen is, even if he stayed quiet, at that time the mob was, they run down a ruthless kind of code. They end up whacking you for other reasons. That doesn't apply to nowadays. Nowadays you fire someone, the guy probably lives peaceful, whatever. But as long as he stays quiet, you know. Back in the days, even if you stay quiet, you still gotta go. So I don't know if that kind of level of mafia exists still, but I don't think so. So what I'm saying is that loyalty should be everything. You know, like if you find some tapes or something about your leader or something like that discussing things against you, still remain quiet. Because a lot of times what FBI will do, if you're in a partner with something, or if you're with someone in a partner and you get caught, they'll separate you and they'll interrogate you each individually. And maybe both of you will stay quiet, but the FBI will come and go to one of you and say, look, your boy just, or she snitched on you, ratted you out, told us everything about you. And what this does is angers you, and you end up spilling the beans. You end up telling him, FBI agent, you know, what they want to hear, the truth or whatever. Like, oh no, she did it or he did it, you know, and what they just did was manipulate you, you know. So even if they tell you, look, your friend gave you up, this and that, stay quiet. I don't believe it. Yo, he did, she did, gave me up, good. Tell her that's messed up, but you know, what can I do? I think, you know, these kinds of things has to be it's just a level of loyalty that you just have to remain silent, man. You can't just go spilling the beans just because in 1 second you fear, or maybe they present you evidence. But every situation is different, so I'm just speaking, I guess, you know, ideally that's how it should be. I mean, because like I said, loyalty is a very strong word. Like, you look at Job, chapter Job. The guy was treated unfairly, and still he remained, you know, faithful to God. Now, one could say, why are you punishing me, God? Why you hate me so much? And he could be like, you know, pissed off and curse him out and all these things. But he remained faithful. So it's all about loyalty, you know. You just gotta remain loyal. Sometimes people will push you and treat you the worst ways just to test your loyalty. And maybe there'll be tapes of someone or me saying bad things, and it'll be resurfaced just to test your loyalty, you know, just to see what you'll do if you find those tapes or you know, memos or evidence. Where is your loyalty? Will you still remain quiet, or will you spill the beans? Now, you spill the beans, it's not a good look, man, for either. This is not back in the days like the mafia, you know, so it's just a different thing, man. I'm just saying, loyalty is everything. I really don't have the answers to certain situations in life about that, but loyalty is everything, man. Like, I know if in the end you die and go to the sky and God says, you know, I made you go through all this suffrage just to see if you remain loyal to me, you know, and then your eyes will be open and you'll be like, damn, why'd you make me do this and this and that, you know. Now you know you had to suffer to go to see if you remain loyal. I don't know if I answered, but this is just maybe my rant or whatever. But loyalty is everything. Another thing we do is you know, with so much information, everything coming out in the now, everything is in real time. People don't realize that there has to be a process for things to go to the next level. So when there isn't no information coming in for people to see, because we're all receiving the information in real time, you know, like, bam, we got it all at the same time. there is no new information. We have to let process, you know what I mean, build up to get more information. Yet we're in this information, we get this information in real time, real process. Everybody's receiving the real information, and what happens is people create drama, people create chaos. Their minds go creating disturbance, opinions, and all this misinformation just because they don't know what to do, because there is no new information. So there's a lot of lies and a lot of misconceptions and a lot of this and that all being tossed because they can't handle the truth of just being patient and letting the process unfold. They build a lot of lies. They build stories out of context, and this is what happens when everybody's fed real live information at the same time. There's got to be a process that you just got to sit down and just wait quiet for like maybe a month. Just sit down, don't say nothing. Just let time by, let time live. Time is the biggest teacher. With time, everything unfolds. But if you don't have those information, why speak about something that doesn't exist? Why speak hypothetically, theoretically? None of it matters. None of it is real. It's not there yet. It's not real. So I just say, let time give you the answers. Let time bring those informations in. What else can I say? But that's how our world is shaped. People just talk out of turn. Like they don't know how to just stay quiet and observe and listen and wait. So they make up stories, fallacies, just all types of lies and misconceptions and misinformations all end up in the world for people to see, and this ends up dominating and controlling and manipulating you to the very person you are today. Maybe you may be grumpy, you may be disgruntled, you may be mad, you may be emotionally wrong, all because of misinformation. So allow time to be the biggest teacher and let you learn from time and stuff. So what else can I say? Because if there's nothing out, there's nothing out. So yeah. So what else can I talk about? Be patient. Yeah, that was really it. So buy my album, support the artist, clothes, apparel, subscribe to my book to get a free book electronically. My PayPal link, hit the PayPal link, Cash Me, Google Wallet, whichever your preference. That's pretty much it, man. We're in the summertime, so let's enjoy, let's have fun. And you already know, this is the LZ Show, episode 31. Thanks for tuning in. Again, you're much appreciated. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. You already know.